Hey, welcome back to Threepourdecisions. Today we're doing our top 5 of 2025. We're each going to reveal one by one, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And along the way, we're going to let you know why we've picked the 5 we picked for 2025.
You know Threepourdecisions, they need no introduction.
All right, so to kick us off, Mr. Neat is going to reveal his number 5 spot, followed by me, and then Ryeguy.
All right, my number 5, I've got the Jackson Purchase Foolproof Batch number 1. This is only 4 years old, but on color and flavor, this stands up next to some 6 and 8 year old bourbons.
So that is why you put it in your 5 spot. That's why you love it so much.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you have any information about Jackson Purchase?
Jackson Purchase, yeah, they are in far west Kentucky. According to master distiller Craig Beam, they get about an extra 2 to 4 weeks of summertime every year, which is why he believes that they have such a leg up over some of these other distillers.
Now, Craig Beam used to work for Heaven Hill, right? He was a master distiller?
Yeah, he was master distiller for what, 30 years?
30 years. Went into retirement. Jackson Purchase reached out to him, convinced him to come out of retirement to come get their distillery started. And I'll say Jackson Purchase has some very big things coming along. They're going to be a contract distillery that's probably going to put some competition to MGP. Just saying. Yep. I mean, I've got to try the Jackson Purchase as well, and I'll say it's actually quite decent. And hopefully Threepourdecisions here soon gets into that distillery.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Sounds like some pretty good juice.
Yep. All right, so my number 5. You guys see this one?
All right.
Detling. All right, I mean, they probably could have guessed that this is going to be in my top 5. Probably wouldn't have guessed it was in my number 5 spot, but Detling 6 grain. This is a single barrel cask strength. This particular one is 61 months. Honestly, I've tried a couple different age statements of their cask strength single barrels, and I love them all. The 6 grain, very unique flavor profile, but I absolutely love the chocolate and the espresso notes that this absolutely offers.
That's definitely
phenomenal.
One of their higher age stated offerings compared to their gold wax. Gold wax, I think, tops out at like 80 months. So to see a 61 month, it's kind of rare, to be honest. And I agree with Jason. I mean, it is a stellar bottle for what it is.
I love it. And I do have a gold wax. It is the bottled in bond, so 100 proof. Have not cracked that one yet because it's the only gold wax that I have that's supposed to be more on their rare bottles. Can't wait to try more stuff that Seth puts out and offers us. So
that leaves it to me, ladies and gentlemen.
what has he got as his number 5?
My number 5 is this new Louisville straight bourbon whiskey. This is a 9-year-old. This is a Party Source pick. This is a banana brulee. I'm not entirely sure if this is a double oak or if this is just a single barrel. But it has a substantial amount of oak influence. It's very velvety, has a very thick and viscous mouthfeel. It's an extremely long finish, which led into my top 5. And if you want to know what this tastes like, well, there's a photo on the front of the bottle. It is like breakfast in a bottle. Banana, creme brulee notes, very sweet. It is a stellar bottle. If you ever get a chance to try it, I highly recommend it.
And I was able to try that one as well, and I agree that is a phenomenal bottle. And honestly, New Louisville put out several new releases alongside of this one. One of them being a hazmat, right?
Yep.
I'm telling you, they're doing some phenomenal things right now. I mean, their bottles are a little bit more on the pricey side, but the juice is good.
I feel like the New Louisville compared to the New Lou, I feel like these ones are a little bit worth the money more compared to their New Lou bottle offerings. Yes, they are a bit pricey, but if you ever get the opportunity to try before you buy, without a doubt, do so.
I agree 100%. I mean, I would have guessed that you would have put that higher in top 5, but therefore, let's just see what Ryeguy has coming next in his number 4 spot.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, all of us, this was a tough decision. We've tried so many different whiskeys this year, so many good bottles. It was a lot harder than we anticipated.
Yeah, we sat here negotiating with ourselves for what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah, a little bit more than that at least.
Yeah, I
At
think
least,
so. Yeah,
yes.
just
I
trying
mean,
to put this together.
hundreds upon hundreds of bottles this year. So very hard to pick number 5. But before we find out what Ryguy's number 4 spot is, we're going to find out what Mr. Neat's number 4 spot is. What do you got hiding down there?
All right. Number 4.
All right.
I've got the Penelope F Cancer Release. This is the barrel strength. This is a 4-grain mash bill that they put out just this year. This is very, very unique. It's got like almost like a sweet tart flavor to it. It's not like anything else I've tried. So
Yeah, it's very candy forward.
Yeah, it's definitely deserves a spot up here in the top 5.
Is there anything that you could compare that to, or that it potentially beats out?
Compare it to, I mean, a really good stag.
A really good stag.
Really good stag. It definitely punches up there with.
Nice.
Other than that, maybe some really good Russell single barrels.
Now, you just recently picked up a junior batch. Is that a batch 13 you picked up?
Yeah, batch 13. So
How
you're going to
does
ask
that-
me how it compares. Okay,
Okay.
all right. I might prefer this a little more.
Dang.
Just because of how unique that bottle is.
And that's still available online.
It is still available.
So tell them where you can find it.
Yeah, so Shared Pour, they do a lot of takes, retailing. This is a take collaboration, which I don't think I mentioned. But yeah, Shared Pour, $99.99 plus shipping and taxes, of course. Can still get this as of December, what's today, like 28th or something? Mm-hmm. You can still get this bottle, and you should get this bottle because it won't stick around for much longer.
So this is not one of their standard MGP mash bills. It is a little bit more unique. It's not the 60-36 or the 75-21. It's actually, is it 48-46?
Yeah, so it's 48 corn, 46 rye, 3 malted barley, and 3 malted rye.
Yeah. I thought that was a amazing pour for what it was. Probably some of the best MGP I've tried in a while. Definitely a sleeper bottle, to say the least.
Yeah, not a lot of reviews on this one, surprisingly. Even being out since probably, 4 months now? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I know when I got to try it, I absolutely loved it as well, and I absolutely would put that above some of the other bottles I've tried in 2025. That one was very, very good. You guys want to see what my number 4 is?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All
What
right.
you got for us?
My number 4, straight out of Texas, Balcones Rye Cash Strength. This one's actually a hazmat as well at 141.4 proof. So it is a stout single barrel cash strength rye. This one does happen to be a pick. And I love it because of, one, how dark it is. I wasn't the biggest rye fan, really, when I got into whiskeys. Several other ryes have changed it for me, but this definitely.
I would say that is one of the most unique ryes I have ever had the pleasure to try. Don't let Texas scare you guys. I mean, be open-minded a little bit. Yes, Balcones has some bad reviews, but there are some barrels that are much better than others. You just have to find them.
Right. And again, this one brings a whole lot of the chocolate and espresso along with rye. So similar to, the chocolate and the espresso that comes out of the Detling, except the Detling doesn't offer a whole lot of rye. So this does bring in more rye. There is some charred meat in there as well.
I think
And
that would pair well with some
meat.
barbecue.
Charred meat.
There's not charred meat in there, but there's
Some
there's
notes
some,
of
there's
it.
some notes of charred meat as well as orange, mint, some other citrus. Absolutely phenomenal. My number 4 spot, I picked this up at Papa Joe's in Richmond, Indiana. Now, again, it is a pick, so you're not likely to really find a hazmat Balcones single barrel cask strength rye just sitting around. But if you do find a non-pick, I guess single barrel cask strength rye of Balcones, grab it. Even if you're not really into ryes, I think this is one that you may enjoy.
Yeah, I'm not big into ryes, but this is one of the ones that I actually got pretty excited over when I tried it.
And it's really hard to show you the color of this bottle because it's really so low. Maybe the camera picks it up, maybe not. It's almost like motor oil.
Just think of your
I
last
love
oil
it.
change.
I love it. Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
I love it.
I would definitely say that is one of the most unique rye offerings I've tried. Very complex, and on the finish, I was getting notes of like a creamy, like almond butter almost in a way. Very unique, very good. Just be open-minded whenever you try it.
No charred meat?
A little bit of charred meat, but not as much as that Evernorth Double Oak that I used to have. That had the most like smoked bacon or brisket on the palate compared to anything else. I do see where you're coming from, but I was getting more peanut butter than smoked meat.
I mean, it's definitely a unique palate on this one for sure.
So that leaves me to my number 4. This might shock some people, but everyone knows this bottle. This is
Whoa.
a GTS 2024.
Hey, we're on number 4, Tanner.
We're
Yeah.
on number 4. Yes, I realize we are number 4.
Wow. Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, there are some bottles out there. These are bottles that we have found in 2025. Even though this is not a 2025 release, I ended up having the pleasure of finding this locally. It is one of the more elevated stags that I've had the pleasure of trying. I've tried numerous stag picks, numerous stag batches. I see why this has a lot more hype than some of the Stag Junior batches. I don't think it's worth the 700 to 800 on secondary. This is definitely a bottle. I mean, it is expensive, but if you have the pleasure of finding it at a bar for a decent price, I would probably max out 20 to 30 for a pour of this. It's quintessential Buffalo Trace. It has that candy-like grape sweetness to it. Very sweet, very approachable, drinks well below its proof point, and has a long finish, which results in my 4th pick.
Wow.
You said
think-
like good. Number 4.
Yep.
I definitely figured that would be higher than your number 4 spot.
Just like this other one. Jake thought that one would have landed a little bit higher. It was difficult going through top 5s. I had to do numerous different experiments and research, but I stand by what I stand by.
Nothing
I
wrong
can't
with
wait
that.
to see your number 3, 2, and your top spot as number 1.
I know.
If
I know,
GTS
man.
was number 4.
I know.
All right, Mr. Neat.
All right.
What is your number 3? Your top 3 of 2025?
Top 3 of 2025. We're going to kick it off with the Penelope
Wow.
Omega. This is their estate collection. This is the French oak offering. 109.8 proof, 11 years old. If you guys didn't catch that video, you should. I mean, there's so much I can say about that bottle.
That bottle is so good
it's just
for
a-
what it is.
It's just a banger.
It is a
Man,
banger.
it's just...
I honestly thought that was better than the Founders.
That's what I was going to say. It is definitely
Go ahead.
better to some people, me included, than the 13-year Founders Reserve. That's why it's here.
So, can I add something in now?
Here we go.
All right, so for starters, I'm surprised again that that's his number 3 and not higher number 3. So, wow. I'm also excited to see what your number 2 and your number 1 spot is. And y'all can't see behind the bar here, but we all have our bottles in like boxes to where I can't see what they have. They can't see what I have until it comes out of the box. But I'm with Mr. Neat. I'm with both you guys, honestly. I thought the Founders was the best upon fresh crack.
Yeah.
I thought that was the best.
Yeah.
But after it opened up for a while and revisiting that, Omega stands strong from fresh crack to opened with some airtime.
I mean, sometimes
gosh.
there's those rare instances where some oxygen can actually negatively impact the whiskey. Most of the time, though, it will improve. But yeah, no, I agree with Bourbonman. I thought the 13-year was actually better on the fresh crack.
And in case y'all haven't seen that video where we reviewed some of the Penelopes, which included the 13-year Founders.
Parental and advisory.
Here, I'll give you a sneak peek.
Honestly, like all 3 of us thoroughly enjoyed the 13 upon fresh crack.
Yes.
Like it was great. It was great. It was
And maybe some of that had to have been from the hype videos we had seen, but
maybe.
I thought it was
That's my
pretty
behold.
close to the C923. I don't know if it was better, though. Back then, I said it could be a contender, but man, C923 was a fucking monster.
Was it?
I thought so.
Okay.
I thought so.
Good to know. Going back to the Founders, though, I still think it's phenomenal on the nose. It's got one of the best noses out there, but the palate, honestly, the palate falls a little short now. It's opened up some. So, not to keep them waiting any longer, my number 3. You guys ready for my number 3?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. I bet you guys aren't going to believe that this is even in my top 5. You're all going to be shocked to see that.
It survived. It survived.
To see that the Green River Foolproof, the Party Source pick, is in my top 5. Weeded. Number 3. Again, we made a video on this one. I put this as Whiskey of the Year 2025. Phenomenal. I love it. Peach, apricot, that nice weeded funk and sweetness. Phenomenal. The proof carries everything through, and Mr. Neat obviously has something to say.
I gotta say, you put that top whiskey of the year.
And it's not top 1.
Beyond, no. Not even halfway into the year.
But
and it's still here, though.
Yeah, you're right.
So
It's still here.
It must be a good pick then.
Yes.
No, I know. It's a great bottle. I'm just saying, it made it.
Yep.
Even being placed Whiskey of the Year,
Correct.
like well before even any of these even came out.
Correct.
And it's still here, guys.
I'm surprised that Jake didn't put it in his list.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if I have or not. I still got 2 more looks.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that
I got
is
2 more
true.
spots here,
That's
gents.
true. I mean, they may have some bottles that I have, and I may have some bottles that they have. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But yes, it didn't make my number 1. I did put it as Whiskey of the Year 2025 a while back, but then I tried some more bottles and revisited some more bottles, and similar to the Founders, this opened up some, and it changed slightly. It's still very, very good. I just think it got knocked off the pedestal as the number 1 spot. So that's it. Very good. Peach, apricot, very sweet. Some other stone fruits. The weeded funk. It's nice. The proof is there. Ryeguy.
I mean, we've got so many heavy hitters in front of us. This was a lot more difficult than we anticipated.
What is going to be better than
His
a
number
cheese
3.
tag?
My number 3, Ryeguy.
Beats GTS.
Michter's 10-year rye. This is a 2023 barrel. These ryes get some amazing reviews. The 2023 is arguably one of the best years for Michter's 10-year ryes. Now, don't let the lower proof fool you. Michter's has one of the lowest barrel entry proofs in the industry at 103 proof. They also hand toast all of the barrels before they char them. Most of these 10 years are actually older than 10 years. These are sourced distillate from Brown-Forman. So they utilize a low rye mash bill that is sourced from Brown-Forman, which believes to be a Woodford mash bill. The 2023 though, Breaking Bourbon rated the H barrel 2023 H a 5 out of 5, which I believe they have only ranked 5 or 6 bottles a 5 out of 5. This one is a 2023 J, and it actually lived up to the hype. I think there are not that many bottles that are worth the $200 price tag. This is one of the most well-rounded, integrated ryes I've had the pleasure of trying.
I'm honestly not surprised to see that in Ryguy's top 5. Come on. Ryeguy, a rye, right? It's top 5?
That makes sense.
I am surprised to see that beat out GTS, but I was able to try that bottle as well, and it absolutely is quite phenomenal. There is that slight banana taffy note in there, and some star anise as well. So I don't know if you like black licorice or star anise, but that with some banana, I mean, look, hey, that's
I mean,
quite
these
interesting.
are two different animals. Yes, one is 136 proof, the other is 92. They only had to proof it down minimally, but this has flavors.
That's like talking mammals to fish, man.
He's not wrong that it's two completely different animals.
I mean, they are, okay? But still, where this can kind of taint your palate after a few pours. It can wreck your palate a little bit. This, oh my God, this is one of the best daily pours I have ever had the pleasure of trying.
I will say
something.
this. If you want to think of any type of bourbon or whiskey being refreshing, which No. Hang on.
right.
Hang on. I know. I don't know if anybody has ever said anything about bourbon or whiskey being refreshing. It probably doesn't exist. But this would be the refreshing whiskey compared to this one.
If you could ever pick a beach bottle, this would be a beach bottle.
That's the refreshing whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely good.
So you're
for
not
getting,
wrong. You're not
getting
wrong.
the party started too.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
First pour, first couple pours.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a very,
Hope the other live up to the expectations.
that is a very good bottle. So
Speaking of expectations,
hang on. Ryeguy, how hard is it to find that bottle though?
Okay.
Versus finding the 2025 of it.
It's decently hard to find it. You can find it all over Kentucky, but guess what? You are not going to find it for MSRP. Finding it for MSRP is a little bit more difficult. The only way that you could really find this bottle is lining up at Michter's right before they open in hopes that they will drop the 10-year rye. Most of the time, though, they do drop the rye more than the bourbon. I'm not sure why they drop the rye more than the bourbon when the rye actually gets rated higher than most of the Michter's 10-year bourbons.
Well, damn, they just turned us off, gave us a thumbs down, all that stuff.
Well,
I'm just kidding. But hey,
I think this is a great bottle for what it is.
it is a very good bottle. And look, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with everybody you know. Again, this is our top 5 of 2025.
so Tanner was over there talking about expectations.
So this is what, your number 2?
This is my number 2. What is gonna be better than these 3 right here?
Almost anything.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Trace.
Almost anything.
Hey, speaking of
Big
Buffalo Trace,
house.
I got George T. Stagg from this year.
Oh, bro, what
This
the
is
hell?
hazmat, 142.8 proof.
All right, dude.
Now, as you can tell, I like George T. Stagg just a little bit more than Ryeguy does.
Oh, I'm sure. Look at mine compared to yours.
I just got it. We just won. We just won this.
He
a couple weeks
actually
ago.
did just win it. Yeah, that one
What?
is a hazmat. The first time that Buffalo Trace had released it since, I believe, 2016.
The hazmat version.
Hazmat. Mine's 136.1.
So I was with Mr. Neat when he won that. I assumed it'd probably be in your top 5, but wow, to see it in your number 4 and your number 2, I get it like years apart in the bottles.
Right.
But still, they're both GTSs.
We gotta do a side-by-side comparison.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that they're in the top 5, though. I mean, they're both phenomenal bottles. Like every bottle of GTS that comes out, honestly, I don't think there's a bad one. Really, I really don't.
There might be. I haven't tried them all.
I doubt it, though.
You guys are probably wondering, though, what in the world could be better than this year's George T. Stagg?
I guess they're gonna have to wait.
They're gonna have to wait until it comes back around to
Big
figure
house.
that out.
That is what? Big house.
Big house.
Somebody got some Big House 120 in the
Yeah,
house.
dog.
It's in Jason's box.
It is not in the box. Or maybe it is. Actually, look, my number 2 of 2025 is none other than Elijah Craig C923.
Where the fuck did you get that?
This is my second bottle of this.
Bro. And I didn't even try the first one?
Nope. I love this bottle so much that I killed the first bottle. This is my backup that's unopened. I'm reluctant to open it because I know as soon as I do, I'm going to crush this.
I only ever had the pleasure of trying a C923 out of a plastic cup, and I don't even know if that was an A23 laser coat. It might have been an A22, but damn, that is a mighty fine pour.
13 years, 7 months, 133 proof, aka the monster.
There's definitely older whiskey in that bottle.
This is the A23 laser coat. Now look, really don't know how much truth there is to the laser code stuff. Like there's the A22 that supposedly isn't as good as the A23. I really don't know. I think we're gonna try to get our hands on an A22, right?
Already got an A22.
You got an
Already
A22?
got an A22.
Surprise to
Bro.
Tanner. So Mr. Neat's got an A22. It's not cracked yet. I've had an entire bottle A23. This is another A23. We're actually going to do a blind at A22 versus
Should've.
A23.
Should have bought a whole case of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have cost a lot. So look, this bottle is not very easy to find whatsoever. Every once in a while, you could find some bourbon groups that might have them.
I have been searching years for that bottle.
You may not be able to find an A23. You don't know what you're going to find unless you get somebody to send you a picture. But I actually got this on Unicorn Auctions. usually readily available almost every auction they have. But that brings tons of fruit. The heat's there. The ethanol is at a minimum. Tons of oak influence. I can't wait to get into the second bottle, but not until I blind it with Mr. Neat's A22. So that is my number 2 of 2025.
Okay. Which leaves me to my number 2.
I think that's a heavy hitter, right?
Well, Ryeguy had to bring another rye to the party.
Oh, will it 4-year?
This
4-year, will it?
This is not a 4-year, guys. This one is a 9-year, 135 proof. This is a on-the-river pick with only a yield count of 76 bottles. This one is a monster of a rye. Oh my Lord, man. There's so much complexity into this sip. Evergreen, mint, eucalyptus, green tea, toffee, butterscotch, caramel. It has everything that I am looking for in a rye. Man, I love this Michter's 10, but dude, this is Michter's 10 on steroids.
I could imagine. So let me ask. So 76 bottles out of that barrel.
Yep.
So was that a 53 gallon that had that much evaporation? There's only 76 bottles left, or was that like a 30 gallon?
Without a doubt, Willet is only using 53 gallons.
Wow. So that much evaporation, only 76 bottles left out of that barrel.
Which I thought there would be a little bit more darkness in the bottle. It does look light. I mean, it is a 9-year at 135 proof. But wow. That is a substantial pour. That is worth the price tag. Some of the purple tops go for a bit more than the ryes, but
I swapped it out for 4-year when he wasn't looking.
oh, dude, what the hell? I was wondering why it looks so fucking light. Looks like somebody's been drinking this bottle too, bro.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
No. This bottle's that good. I've been drinking that much. Man, if I could find another for the price that I paid for it, without a doubt, I would pick it up.
Good luck.
Do not buy into the purple tops being $600. I would max out at $300, depending on the age statement. The ryes, though, man, they know how to do a rye. Mm-hmm. So that leaves us to our number ones.
Number 1. All right, y'all.
So he's got GTS number 2,
What could
C923 at
What
number
could
2,
top?
and a Willet 9-year
So I don't-
at number 2.
I honestly, I don't know. I think I'm going to be surprised because your number 4 was Stag, and you went down with some ryes, which you know I like bourbons more than ryes. I do enjoy certain ryes, so who knows? He could completely flip it, and he could put something like a regular standard Jim Beam or something in front of
Early
Stag.
times.
Like based on this, like I really don't know what to expect at this point. It could be a Jim Beam or something.
We have some monsters in front of us, without a doubt.
Gosh. All right, Mr. Neat, what is your number 1 bottle?
Drum roll,
2025? I don't even want to look until he puts it on the table.
Russell's 13
Oh.
batch 6, 123.6 proof.
So that is the spring release of Russell's 13.
If I was a betting man, I would have bet that he was going to put that in the top 5.
I am shocked that he did not put GTS above the Russell's 13, to be honest.
And you guys don't know. Actually, you might. But how long did this bottle evade me? Like,
Many times.
Like, I looked for this bottle. I stood in line so many times. So many empty chairs outside liquor stores in Ohio. Never got lucky.
Did you pick that up at Papa Joe's?
No, I did.
He got one. It's still sealed.
I haven't even cracked it yet.
All that work, I could have just waited until Black Friday. I could have had one.
Well, you still got one right there.
I mean, guys, this bottle is just like, if you haven't tried it, go to a bar, find someone who has it, try it. It's freaking fantastic.
It actually is.
We
really
actually
good.
tried it again. Well, we didn't try it side by side. I had an older batch. I still believe, though, that one is a step above one of the older batches. Which
so
that
good.
bottle gets a lot of hate, and I don't know why.
I don't understand it.
I thought it was a really good sip.
This is very, very good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is just
All right, so
perfect.
All right.
Russell's 13, Is Jason gonna pull out a bakehouse?
Look, I got that beat. I got that beat. You guys
Okay,
ready for this
okay.
one?
Beat.
Oh yeah, I got that beat.
Michael Jackson beat it.
Look at this.
What?
What the fuck is that?
This is an OKI Double Oak 10-year, 5-year-old MGP that has then been double oaked for an additional 5 years.
Hold on.
I mean, that
Not
has
4
to
months.
be the oldest double oak I've seen.
Not 4 months, not 6 months, not 2 years, double oaked for 5 years. And again, so this is a pick. This is out of Evergreen Liquors.
123.
123 proof. I absolutely love this. The oak influence, the amount of oak that this brings on a palate, it just hits.
I mean,
it just
you
smacks
just
you.
got that bottle.
I
Look
love
how
it.
much is already gone.
Oh, yes, no kidding. Look, and I don't know if y'all have kind of seen through these bottles that I brought up here, but I really like these darker notes, like the coffee, the espresso, all this oak
You're an
influence.
oak hound.
I love the darker notes as well as the higher proofs. Might be kind of hard to find unless you go to Evergreen Liquors and find this pick still around. I do know there's some other OKI bottles floating around, maybe even some double oaks, but probably not 10-year. If you find it, $50 is what I paid for this. $50 bottle, guys.
I thought you were pulling out a buff turkey.
$50 bottle at a retail store.
Hold on one second.
Took my number 1 of 2025.
Ryeguy number 1 of 2025. Most of you people have probably never seen this bottle before.
What is that?
This, gotta show Dayton some love. This is my hometown. This is a Detrick whiskey. This is a full-proof bourbon. This is a 5-grain mash bill. They use hand-toasted barrels. It is utilizing corn, oats, rye, wheat, and malted barley. This is batch number 9. It is bottle 146 out of 207, 122.8 proof. This is a single barrel. I have had the pleasure of trying Russell's Reserve 15-year twice, and to be honest, I've never found a bottle that closely resembles that compared to this one. This one has an MSRP of about $100. It has everything I'm looking for in a bourbon. Has a rich, viscous mouthfeel, has sweet notes. Almost has some notes that are similar to Detling, which I thoroughly enjoy Detling just as much as Bourbonman, yet it did not end up in my top 5, considering some of these other bottles in front of me. But this Detrick threw me for a loop. Detrick, if you guys are watching this, we will be visiting very, very soon.
For sure.
You guys are doing an incredible job. Hats off to you guys. And I just spilled a little bit. That is to the bourbon gods.
Angels.
Angels.
So,
And look, you can still find this Detrick around at specific liquor stores in Ohio. Like it's still floating around there, right?
Yep. If you guys are around Mason, Ohio, I know Arrow Wine keeps it in stock. You can find it at Jungle Gyms on occasion, depending on the location. But wow, this bottle really shocked me. I was reading some Reddit reviews. Most of those were 9 or 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was a gimmick until I tried it, and looky what we got here. It's in my top 5. Number 1 out of my top 5.
Well, the bottle that I've been sitting here sniffing on and sipping on really this entire video has been this OKI Double Oak 10-year. Look, I would absolutely put this head-to-head with the Russell's 13 from 2025, the higher proof, and almost put it with the GTS. Now, there's a bit of difference between this and the GTS. The GTS has so much more fruit than what this has, but this has so much more of that chocolate, a little bit of fruit, and a ton of oak, though. So if you're one that likes the fruit, GTS would take it. If you like something with a whole lot of oak impact, good proof, good flavor. Okay, I'm telling you, this Jake, this gives your number 1 spot a run for its money.
This gives everything a run for its money.
I was just gonna say, Ryeguy, I'm sorry. This.
All right, guys, stay tuned.
So.
We're gonna do a blind number 1.
all 15 of these?
Nah. We got to do just a blind battle of our number 1s.
Yeah. Well, we could definitely do that. But look, hopefully y'all watch this till the end and you enjoyed this. Let us know. Drop the comments. Let us know, what is your top 5 whiskeys of 2025? Doesn't have to be bourbons. Doesn't have to be ryes. Just anything. What is your top 5 of 2025? Drop it in the comments. Let us know. Let us know if you tried any of these 15 bottles up here.
And if you guys could pick a number 1 or a top 5 out of all of these bottles, what would you guys choose?
Or if you had to rearrange our top 5 to be your top 5, where would you put my selection, Mr. Neat's selection, Ryguy's selection? How would you rearrange those to be your, number 5 to number 1? I mean, let us know. We read every comment. We try to reply to every comment as well. So let us know. Mr. Neat, you got anything else for him?
Man, I just gotta say, looking at the lineup here, we have got a ton of bangers. I mean, we were talking 2 GTS,
Wow.
a Willet Rye, 9-year, Penelope Estate, C923, this Green River Weeded that was sold out in
Good
2
luck
weeks.
finding a C923 sitting on the
Good luck
shelf.
finding this barrel too. That's sold out in 2 weeks. I mean, we've got banger on banger, a Detling even, a banger on banger on banger up here. So I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys think and how you guys would arrange this to be your top 5, or even if you wanted to do a top 15. Who cares?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. I'd be genuinely curious to hear your all's thoughts.
So this one sold out real quick,
Oh yeah,
right?
They've got another barrel in the store, but it is way lower proof, and I think it's even a little younger.
Like 116, 117 proof,
Yeah,
something
even
like that.
looking at the color, it looks a little bit younger
Well,
too.
guess what? As soon as we hit 500 subs, there is a bottle of this that's being given away.
Oh shit,
right.
I forgot about
That's
that.
right.
Yes.
And a down home toasted.
Yep. This is being set aside. Not this specific one, but there's already another one that's already set aside. That's going to be given away as soon as we hit 500 subs. So if you're watching this and you're not subbed yet, sub and hit the notification so you know when we're dropping videos, because, hey, we could hit 500 tomorrow. Could be 6 months. Who knows? You're only going to know, though, if you know when we're dropping it. Again, thanks so much for joining us. And until next time, just remember, there are no bad decisions.
Just 3 poor decisions.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.